Hello, welcome to my channel. If you've been paying attention in the comments area of my channel, you already know that this is here. But this video, it's not really an unboxing. I guess this is, but this is the DD airbag landing. So I'm gonna unpack it, inflate it, and see how much space it takes. And I'm hoping, I don't know yet for sure, so don't get your hopes up, that I can somehow, of course the tent that we have drying out is gonna have to move, but somehow feng shui it to fit here, and then I can put the launch here, and then I can come down the driveway to hit it. Kind of janky, but it might work. We'll see. I'm gonna go ahead and unpack this, and we'll do another video here in a second. There is enough shrink wrap here. I've gone around this about 10 times now and there's still a lot of shrink wrap, so this is gonna take a while. Okay, so I've separated the inflator, so in here is going to be the inflating device from the airbag, and there's a ton of shrink wrap. So I'm going to carefully just see if I can do a slice and just undo it all at once rather than go, I think I went 20 or more times around this to get that first layer of shrink wrap off. But I just want to be careful when I'm cutting the shrink wrap off to not damage the airbag. Let's do it. So here it is. Got the inflator and the airbag, and it looks like it's inside of a bag. So I have to figure out how to unfasten that, and it'll come out from inside there. Cool logo. So I'll figure this out and then get this out of the box. And the next time you see it, it will be inflated. This is the exciting part. And hopefully I can fit it in here like I said earlier. And if I can, I will set up my MTB Hopper launch, and maybe I'll hit it today. We'll see. I'm hoping. This is definitely a 2 or more person job, but I'm doing it by myself today. So I'm ready to inflate it and at least see how big it gets. And hopefully I can kind of position it so I have just enough room to run off into that corner. This is the extended landing, so I should be able to slow down before I even get off the bag, and then stop before I run into the neighbor's garage or fence. It's also questionable. Slowly but surely. We'll see what this does. Hopefully I'm not too close to the corner of the garage there. Yep, there's a valve there. I gotta close it. So I found out I had to close this valve. I have to find out if there's more on here. There might be, and once I do, this will inflate a lot faster. I don't see one there. Go see if there's one on this side. Nope. But it looks like it stopped, so I gotta find all the valves. This is kind of what happens the first time you do something. So here it is, completely inflated. But I'll show you something I gotta figure out. Gosh, this is going right into the sun. Is the power lines. They're like literally right here. So there's no way, I don't know. I'm gonna have to figure out how to maneuver this thing to fit better. I don't even know if it's going to be possible, but I mean, if I angle it more to go towards that corner and can go that direction a little more with it, I might actually be able to clear these power lines. But funny, I didn't even think of the power lines. But it's pretty solid. It actually feels like it would be great to land on. Sweet. More feng shui. Okay, so I moved it forward quite a bit, so I'm clear of the power lines. I probably could move it back a little bit to give me a little more runoff. I brought my bike up there and rolled down to see if I could like start slowing down on the bag. Since this doesn't have the resi that the other one I use has. Sorry about the blower, but without the resi, I might be able to brake while I'm on the airbag still and slow down enough, but I won't know until I set the ramp up and try it. So I guess that's the next step. Okay, here's what the setup looks like. There's the launch. I moved everything forward so I'm clear of the power lines and the bag. It actually doesn't look too bad. Like, that's easily doable. Right? And then where I might run into problems, and I'm gonna have to give this a test run, is when I land, I don't have a whole lot of runoff. So this is the longer airbag, the longer landing. So hopefully I can brake on the airbag. There isn't resi on this one, and this hopefully is grippy enough to where I can start applying the brake and slow down some and then roll off. But I'm gonna have to give it a test run and jump it just enough to clear it so I land near the top and can see if I can get a runoff. I actually walked my bike up there and rolled down to test it. I might do that one more time before I jump it. So yeah, pretty stoked. I do not know if this would be common to do this in the backyard because it's really tight. I'm gonna obviously have to move the car, but it's pretty cool. I know this will work set up at my property, and if you look, there isn't a whole lot to clear, so we'll have to see. All right, well, if I decide to jump it, I will film that first jump. Maybe there'll be a big crash at the end into the fence or the garage. That would be awesome for my YouTube channel. Here we go, first run. Yeah, that went way smoother than I was expecting it to. I didn't get barely any air. All right, but I was able to slow down on the bag, which is kind of sweet. Okay, so I put some wood under there because this is a downward slope and it really was mellowing out the air ramp to not be very steep, so it just felt kind of dead. So I'm hoping I get a little more kick on this. So I raised it and then I moved it a little closer and hopefully I go more up instead of that way. We'll try it. Okay, so this idea isn't going to work because the ramp slides forward and I'm going to be done riding for today. I had to eat dinner. But this isn't the most ideal setup, but at least I got to try it out and see if I like it. The ideal setup will be up at my property up in Cuyuna. So this is pretty cool. So MTB Hopper Air ramp, and DD Airbag Next Step Pro Plus lander. Sweet. I'm super stoked about this because I get to practice and keep working on, you know, getting more air, getting better air, maybe starting to do some tricks and stuff like this. And I have my own setup and I can just set up and do it. Sweet. I really appreciate your support from my channel. Please like and subscribe. Peace.